Okay, is anyone here who would speak against Bill 3771? This is your time to come to the mic. Okay.
Someone mentioned the first reading. If this is the first reading, then why has there already been almost $800,000 already spent? And no one is saying it, but I think Bruce mentioned it on a very little bit. But I'm asking the question, and I'd love to get an answer. First reading means that the public has the right to hear what we're doing for full transparency. And as far as that vote that has already taken place by the public, they not coming against the police department, but what we need is transparency. This is first reading. And we've already spent $800,000, are committed that almost $1 million. And we still don't know what the building's going to look like. That's what I'm saying. Somebody needs to really think about this, because when the public really catches up with what we're doing and the way we've done it, you think this flock camera thing is exploding across the country. This is the type of stuff that makes people get very upset at good officers. It's money that is not allocated. It's money that is not there. You're putting 30 years of debt on us. And then the public, all they can do is raise our taxes as far as the public can see, because they don't have no eyes to see what's going on. We've got to be transparent. These conversations are hard to have. They're not easy. I don't like being up here doing this. I'd much rather be home making videos about something fun. But I can't look the other way, knowing that a $6 million to $8 million building would be adequate. And we have one chance, first reading. Public knows absolutely nothing about what's going on. No way to educate them. I'm doing my best to try to educate them. I want them to hear what we're doing. So answer that question, please.
Okay. Anyone else who wishes to speak against Bill 3771? This is your time. Okay. I'm not seeing any more movement. Therefore, Bill 3771 will be held over to a future meeting. Now we'll draw attention to, we have a resolution. This is resolution 2045.
I have a point of privilege.
Oh, yes, sir.
I would ask that we take a 5-minute recess for a break.
Okay, it's been requested, so we will take a 5-minute recess. Okay, as we adjourn, before we go on to resolution, I'm going to ask the city administrator to answer a question that had been asked just earlier in this meeting regarding some expenditure of money.
Yes, sir, Your Honor, I will attempt to. I believe Mr. Huggins raised a question about the board or staff spending $800,000, and I'd like to try to clear that up as best I can. The board has officially adopted a budget for 2026 that included $620,000, not $800,000. So I'm not sure where $800,000 is coming from, but there's an allocation of $620,000. And as Cameron said in his presentation, to date, we've spent probably 15 to 20% of that. And that was through the approval of the Navigate contract, which was approved earlier this spring. So we're not writing checks for $800,000. We're not spending money that is not authorized by the board. We are spending money that has been allocated appropriately through a budget process. And I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have or provide further clarification if clarification is needed.
Okay. Any questions from the board? Okay. That's it. Thank you, sir. Okay, let's move on now to our next order of business. It's resolution. It's resolution number 2045.
Mayor, motion to read and discuss resolution 2045.